So today I'm gonna make a chicken mac and cheese broccoli casserole. So I'm real excited about this. I'm just gonna debone this rotisserie chicken I got yesterday. Makes it very easy. And I need a bowl. Okay, y'all. I've got to tear this chicken off the bones and kind of tear it into bite-sized pieces would be best, just as you go. It's easy. So today we're having a rain day, and I've got roses that need to go in the ground that just came in the mail from UPS, and I can't put them in the ground today. So they're gonna have to sit until tomorrow. I don't want the skin in here, and I don't want the gristles. So my dogs are in here begging. So I don't dare feed them in the kitchen or they'll never leave me alone. Well, maybe that's why they bug me now. Maybe I have a time or two. They're my children. We have a Chug. She is half Chihuahua, half Pug, and she looks like a 9-inch tall Rottweiler. She's got these big brown puppy dog eyes. She's so cute. She is a holy terror. So then we have a Shih Tzu, and he's an old man, and he's too fat. I don't know how to feed him less because I've got all of these other animals to feed. So they just eat what they want. So I'm going to put my macaroni. I have a 1 pound bag here, 16 ounces, and I'm putting that in my boiling water. Now I'm going to finish taking this chicken off. Look at that, y'all. I would rather tear it up than cut it. I want to take my skin off. Always take my skin off. Okay, so I'm getting ready to make my cream sauce, and I'm going to cook my vegetables first. I've got a stick of butter melting in my skillet. My macaroni is cooking. You're not supposed to put metal in when you're boiling pasta, so I use a plastic spoon. But I need to grate some cheese. All right. So what I need is 2 cups. All right. All right. So I can cut my fingers. I want 2 cups of grated cheese. But I didn't do anything too fancy. I just want to cut my onion top and bottom off. So I'm going to cut it in half, make it a little bit easier to get the skin off. Perfect. onion. I don't want the pieces to be terribly big. I want them to be kind of small. And get this onion in my butter. Turn it down. I don't want the cheese yet. Just want the onion and the bell pepper. So I'm going to cut the top off my bell pepper. I want it kind of cut into small pieces because I don't want it to compete with the flavor of the chicken and the cheese. I just want the flavor mixed in real good. So no large chunks. We don't want to be biting into a large chunk. I need to pull out my membrane, my seeds. And I'm going to finish chopping up this bell pepper now. Okay, y'all. So my onion and bell pepper are cooked until they're pretty tender. And now what I want to do is add my ½ cup of flour. Stir it around to make a little roux with the batter. Of course, it's got the onion and pepper in it. That's going to be so good. I'm going to stir in my 2 cups of milk. A little at a time. A little at a time. Pour the rest of it in. Okay. I want to let this thicken up now. I want it stirred together well. And I'm going to go ahead and put in my can of cream of chicken soup. That's going to be so good. Now in this dish I have my pound of macaroni, and I want to mix in my chicken, but you got to be careful because it is hot, so I want to get a spoon. And I can just use the same spoon and stir it up. Now I want to put a little bit of broccoli in here, just for color and nutrition. So that chicken looks good. Now I'm making my sauce over there. So I'll pour that on last. I want to put some of this broccoli in. I don't want the whole bag. One thing, I don't have room for it in my dish. Alright. That's enough to give it a pretty green color. This is nice. Looks pretty. Now, I'm going to finish with my cream sauce. And it's nice and thick. I'm going to pour in my Rotel. I think I'm going to drain it a little. You don't have to drain it dry, but it's got quite a bit of juice in there. I'll pour in my tomatoes and chilies. That's perfect. I'm going to stir it up well. Now it's time for the cheese. This is definitely like your chicken spaghetti. It's just another version of it. I'm gonna put a pound of the Rotel. That's just a small box, y'all, not the big box. And I want to put in my cheddar. Now, put the rest of my cheddar, and my dish is full. So, I want my cheese to melt real good. And that's going to take a little bit of time. So then I want to go ahead and add about a cup of sour cream. Half a cup. Let's see what I end up doing. That's about 3/4 of a cup. I think that's good. All right. So now I just want it to all melt together. Then I'll pour it on my casserole. Set my oven temp to 350. Okay, y'all, this has baked for 45 minutes and now I've let it cool for a while. This is a beautiful casserole and boy does it smell good. So it has my onion and bell pepper and broccoli, and I can just see all that broccoli. And it just looks delicious. So I'm gonna try it here. Wow. I would highly recommend this recipe. It is delicious. And so I'm going to post the recipe there in the comments where my video is, and I hope y'all have fun.